My name is Javion Robertson. Welcome to Talkin PHAT. Like, share, subscribe.
Welcome to Talkin PHAT. That's PHAT spelled PHAT, which stands for purpose, hope, and truth. This is where solutions are discussed for today's problems in our country, in our communities, and in our lives.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings. Hey, let me thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talkin PHAT, and that's PHAT, P-H-A-T, not F-A-T. I am your host, Keith Robertson. First of all, let me just apologize for not having an episode last week. I actually have the flu, and you probably hear it in my voice. I'm about over it, but I'm struggling through it still. But I wanted to make sure I came this week to put this financial report out because I hadn't done one in a while, and I'm going to do them more often as we get into the summer months. But listen, take time and just dig in and, grab some of this information, what's useful to you, put it to work, and what's not useful for you, hey, don't worry about it. As we say, eat the meat, spit out the bone, right? So in any case, again, thank you for tuning in to Talkin PHAT. Enjoy. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with the U.S. economy. So what's really going on right now out there in the marketplace, right? We all are going to the store. We see things are costing more, regardless what the news say, what TV say, what you see on that box as you watch your program, because that is exactly what's happening. You're being programmed. Just as early as yesterday, the Fed Chair Jerome Powell, he said that, hey, things are much more stickier than what he anticipated. So what does that mean? The economy has not slowed. As we see, things are still doing all-time highs, even though right now, today, this week, last week, we started to see a bit of a recorrection in the market. But, that's anticipated, right? Because the market just doesn't go all the way up. It goes up, it comes back, it goes up. But yet, the market is still on an upward trajectory. But the bottom line is the commodity prices are up. When you go to the market, right, you see what bread costs. You see what your milk costs. You see what your meat costs. It wasn't too long ago when a family pack of, let's say, chicken wings, right? They were $8, $9, $10. Now they're $25 for a family pack, right? You see your gas prices are increased right now. The inflation, as we saw it, not too long ago, they said it was on target to go back down to that 2% of what they were talking about. But yet, that was at 3.2. But now the inflation rate is 3.5. One of the key drivers for our economy, too, is employment, right? And so now they're talking about the unemployment is down. Okay, unemployment is down. The jobs are up. More people are employed and things of that nature. Yeah, but that has a lot to do with immigration, y'all. Listen, I'm not saying anything bad or negative about the people that are coming to this country looking for a better lifestyle, right? A better life, I should say. More opportunities. Hey, God bless them. But I'm just talking about this economy and what that has to do with our economy is this, that a lot of those jobs that these immigrants are taking are based around the hospitality, retail, fast food, and these lower paying jobs, right? So, and then they reforecast the unemployment. They'll tell you that, hey, unemployment is 3.8, but that's a reforecast number. Then next week, let's see what they do next week, right? When they come out with the unemployment stats. Are they going to reforecast that number from this week to now is actually 3.7 and bringing it down, but it's just a reforecast number? There's a lot that goes on, y'all. We have to open our eyes as to what's going on in the economy. Again, everything that they tell us on the television is not happening. Look in your own life. As at one point in time, they talked about it was the 10% or the 20 percentile, right? The 20 percentile. You had the upper class, you had the middle class, and the lower class. Well, basically, the middle class has been phased out. But we're not surprised about this, guys. Hey, look at the Hunger Games, man. They put it in the movies. They show you, right? The haves, and the have-nots just don't have anything. And we're moving into that. Look at what they're doing into the housing market right now. It's to the point that new home buyers can't afford homes. Period. They cannot afford homes. You need to be making upward of around household income of $100,000 just to afford a house now. The housing costs are up 6% year over year. with an interest rate of 6.88, and you're looking at interest rate of 6.88, and you come in and you got a house, and the house is costing you almost $300,000. Interest, you got taxes, you have insurance, then you have food you need to live, right? You have cars, you got car notes that you would be paying. If you have credit cards, oh my gosh, credit cards. Credit cards are the last statistic that they actually put out about credit cards is that we're at $1.1 trillion in credit card debt. The average household, almost $7,000 in credit card debt. Come on, y'all. This is real out here. This is the state of our economy. We have to do things that will position us to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that are out here now, too. Because there are opportunities out here. There's so many different ways that you can make income. There's so many different ways that you can invest and take that money and put that money to work for you. You know, I hear a lot of talk about legacy wealth and individuals starting their legacies and building up for their children's children. You know, a lot of times you hear me talking about trading, right? Yeah, that's right. Trading is a learned skill. But hey, if you take time, you can learn anything that you want to learn. But one great thing about trading is that any given moment that the market is open, you can go in once you learn how to trade and pull money out of that market. But listen, it's a plethora of other ways to actually gain income now or make money, right? Online. Come on, there's numerous ways online. It's a new thing now, y'all. It's not about going down and going down to the corner store, the store, and getting a part-time job and to make money. There are ways to do it from home, right behind a computer. So we have to put these tools in place that are available for us in our households. You know, there are a lot of financial tools out there. You know, I've heard it said so many times that knowledge is power. No, knowledge is not power. It's the action of knowledge that leads to power. Listen, knowledge without action is just information. Information gets stale. It grows old. You know, your entrepreneurs out there are a lot of opportunities out there. You always wanted to start a business. Why not do it now? Because it takes 3 incomes right now to actually survive in a household. That's a statistic. Okay, even if it is 2 incomes, you still need a third one to survive in a household. I've already said that it takes $100,000 to be able to afford a house for the first-time home buyer now statistically across the U.S. You know, things like life insurance. Life insurance is a powerful tool. You know, it creates an immediate legacy at the point in time of someone's demise. If you don't have life insurance in your policy, if you don't have a life insurance policy in your household, as a man, as the head of the household, if there's not a man in the house, as a woman, as the head of the household, you're doing your heirs a great injustice. You know, one of the big things that is said out there, and I'm going to say, is it an excuse? You be the judge of that. But hey, I didn't come from money. But you know what? I want money to come from me. Because all it takes is time and effort. Because work still works. Well, guys, there it is. Hopefully you got something out of it. Like I stated, you know, there are a lot of financial tools out there, and there's a lot of opportunities out there to create the legacy wealth, to create these immediate estates. I'm going to come back and talk more about life insurance absolutely the next coming weeks and months, because that is definitely an underused financial tool in our community. Also, Coach Yolanda wanted me to let you guys know that she's putting together a new trading course and program for you guys, and she's going to bring that forward and introduce it to you in the near future. Also, I have some phenomenal guests lined up that's coming forward to bring you their stories, so possibly you can learn something from their journeys through their life paths as well. My name is Keith Robinson, and like I always say, action of knowledge leads to power. Thank you again for tuning in to Talkin PHAT. Peace and blessings.
Thank you for taking time to tune in to Talkin PHAT. As we know better, we must do better, because action of knowledge leads to power. If this content has been useful to you, please like and share. Tune in again. Peace and blessings.